Discover why critics are calling Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes the best film of the franchise.
What a wonderful day!
It's a jaw-dropping spectacle that demands to be seen on the biggest screen possible.
I need to go.
Hang on.
It is our time.
Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Now playing only in theaters. Rated PG-13. Some material may be inappropriate for children under 13.
We're matching your energy with new Sparked Energy by Dunkin'. A revitalizing burst of caffeine and full-on fruit flavors. Like to play your beats loud? Turn the fun up to 11 with a Peach Sunshine Sparked Energy. Do you always bring the big energy bangers? Grab a Berry Burst Sparked Energy. Drop by and get Sparked by Dunkin'. Sparked Energy drinks are fruit-flavored, contain 0% fruit juice. Beverages contain caffeine from caffeine and guarana. Participation may vary. Limited time offer. Terms apply.
Thanks for calling Discover. This is Diego.
Hi, Diego. It's Jennifer Coolidge. You know, I just want to say your cashback match makes me feel so special. It really inspired me.
That's great. Doubling the cashback you've earned at the end of your first year is what we do.
Well, I'm doubling everything now. Double dating, double dipping, double feature, double header, double whammy. You know, basically double or nothing.
You earn, we match. Discover Cashback Match. See terms at discover.com/creditcard.
Mic on.
All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is WebDef, Killapalath, Killa, or Web. Here, looking at the midweek Magic decks for the, what was it, Into the Future, I think they called it. Taking a look at the decks to see what's available. Checking to see what they've got for this, and I'm almost hoping it's not ranked, because one time they did this and it was actually a ranked ladder, and it was just like an easy climb with one deck. So I'm checking to see where we're at, so I can know whether it's gonna be worth it or not. First one is called the Ferocious Four. Finally get that go away. Usually green isn't great, but then again it's got Alchemy cards, so who knows. Not bad. Not bad, cute deck. Drain Robbery. Cute use on words. Dust Landing. Oh, right. So it's the vampire Phyrexian thing. I think this is like what Alchemy might look like in August, I guess. Minus the new set. I guess that's what they're kind of predicting. What the decks might look like. Okay. That game's looking interesting. The one that I'm expecting to be stronger is going to be this one and the Simic one, the Sultai one. Because if they have any kind of control elements or good removal, then that's going to make the deck really strong. It's got 2 Go for the Throats, so it's got good it's got decent removal. Duelist of the Mind's kind of on the weaker end. Giving Aven isn't bad. Azov's not bad. Weave the Nightmare. If you control permanent you don't own. Nice opponent's library. Heist is really strong. Marchesa. I'm disappointed though. The only red cards are the Triumphant Getaway. And Grenzo. Grenzo is pretty gross. I was gonna say I'm surprised they didn't put in. There's the red-black creature from Outlaws of Thunder Junction. That if you know, based on the amount of outlaws you have, it mills you from your. You can mill your opponent's deck and you can cast that. Surprised he's not in here. But maybe they would have felt that was too strong because he would have been a 3-drop. He might have been here instead of Lazav, in my opinion. They're trying to make this more of a Dimir deck with red splash, it looks like. Okay. That's what I gotta look at. What colors are the decks actually? Let me hold on a second. I think this one's... You know, this one's just red green with white in it for these 3 cards. So it's otherwise it's red green. Okay. So that's what they're doing. They're doing any of the 3-color decks. It's probably, this one's probably Simic with black splashed, I bet, then, before I look at the last one. Or the other one. I want to now I'm curious. Because if it's green-blue, which is just a splash of black, that's not good. That means other deck's better. Because Dimir's going to be stronger. And that's what it's looking like. It's got Jace. No counter magic, though, but it does have cut downs. Good for light removal. Oh, we've got counter spells. It's always weird when it says choose target spell, counter that spell unless they pay 2. It's always strange when they say stuff like that, as it should just be counter target spell unless they pay 2. It does have counter magic, so this one could be stronger because of the counter magic. The plot makes it a little clunky though, because you have to be careful what you plot. So yeah, this one's all about just having one creature and just buffing that creature to the moon, basically. At least with the Solitary Defiance on the field. You only want one creature on the field to take advantage of it. As long as you have exactly one creature, it has Vigilance and Ward, so you'd want like Vraska on the field. This one is a little more, so this one's more Sultai, but it does have Bitter Triumph. It does have Cut Down. And it does have like, I think this is the only deck with a Planeswalker. So yeah, this one, and it's got Restless Vinestalk, that's really good. Do the others have creature lands? I didn't check. I haven't looked at Varmint's Vengeance yet. No creature land. Wait, no, Restless Reef. Okay, so it does have creature land. I'm checking them to see what creature lands they gave them, if any. No creature lands here. No, wait, I'm lying. Restless Ridgeline. So they are giving at least one creature land to each deck. Okay. This one should have the white-black creature land then. Yeah, Restless Fortress. Okay. Okay, so this one should have the green-black one, which is actually the strongest of the creature lands. Yeah, Restless Cottage is super strong. It should be just a Dimir mid-range, I suspect. So it's got ramp with the Armadillo. And discard. Ooh, this is actually pretty strong. This is a pretty strong deck because it's got some hand manipulation, it's got removal. It doesn't have the bat, though. And now that's where it lacks a little bit. It's missing I can't remember the name of the bat. But it does have ramp, which is useful. Its removal is a little meh, but it does have Bitter Triumph. And the Ham Disruption could be useful. Not sure how much discard there actually is. I guess a lot if you've got Rankle. You've got to have enough discard for Rankle. You've got the Aftermath Analyst. Yeah, you got enough lands, I guess, for the Analyst to work. Does it have ways to bring it back? Does it have recursion? Or reanimation, rather? I don't think so. Okay, no, it's got, well, Eerie Soul Tender, kind of. It's tough to say. I suspect the blue-green deck might be a little strong. The Sultai deck might be a little stronger. This deck's not looking too bad either. But I think if I had to choose, I'd choose the Sultai deck personally. Though it's literally Great Card Heist is good because it's got a lot of removal in it. And it's got a lot of mill effects, sort of. It's got decent removal with Go for the Throat, so you don't have to pay life or discard. It just doesn't have counter magic, but you can steal counter magic if you're playing against the Sultai deck. And Gisa can be really annoying because you can get a lot of creatures from that, so that makes it pretty strong. It has one hostile investigator of its own for discard, whereas the green and black deck has more discard. What's funny is how much black is in this. You've got 4 decks with black. 4 decks have some form of black in it.
There are more identity threats.
I know you can't see my face right now because I don't have camera on, and I'll probably turn my camera on at some point later in the month, maybe on my birthday if I stream for my birthday. I'll put my camera on. But because my birthday's this month, but I'm looking at this and I'm just like, oh my god, they've got so much black related decks. It's just like, ugh. Makes me feel horrible. It really does. It's like, I'm gonna try the Vraska and Jace Not Alone deck, I think. I think that's what I'm going to do for the midweek magic. I'm just double checking to see if it's ranked. Doesn't say it. So that should make it fine. I think I'm going to do this one. I think the Vraska one looks more into what I want to do right now, which is I just want to control the game.
That's great. Doubling the cash back you've earned at the end of your first year is what we do.
Well, I'm doubling everything now. Double dating, double dipping, double feature, double header,
it's got the
whammy.
Sterix,
Basically double or nothing.
The Prodigy to put counters on.
Discover Cashback Match. See terms at discover.com/creditcard.
Plot that. I can return creatures back. Okay. Might be too many of these in the deck, to be honest. Okay. I think, though, the Grixis one might be a little better, but this one has the counter magic I'm looking to play, so... I've been playing a lot of control decks lately, and this has kind of got more of a control feel. So... I should have checked how much land was in the deck. But I don't think it's ranked. It doesn't look like it. It would have shown it. So that's good. That makes me feel better. This is why if I don't like the deck the way it plays, and I'm playing against the, if I start seeing what the real deck is, then I'll have to start playing that one. Okay, come on deck, come on game. All right, I've got cut down. Sure, I'll keep. Okay, so they're playing that deck. Got it. I don't need to play the cut down yet. Duelist of the Mind. Okay. Not too worried about Duelist of the Mind. Play the Dark Slick Shores first. I'll cut down Duelist. I'll play the Llanowar Waste third turn. Thought about playing it for turn 3, but they milling me. Oh, that was unfortunate. I kind of wanted that land. Alright, well, let's play you. Let's pass. Let's hold up counter magic. Play Vraska, but they might have removal, and I don't want to throw Vraska into the removal without protection. I'll just play you. I'll hold up Silent Extraction. Chesa, he's got the 2 mana. Discard you. I was hoping to hold up more better counter magic. Let me plot you. If I play Vraska, they're just gonna cut. They're just gonna do a cut down. Or not cut down. They're just gonna do like a go for the throat. I've got 7 damage on me right now. I need the bitter. If I play the Alchemist, I gotta take 1 for it. I think I'm just got to pass. Well, I gotta take 1 damage anyway if I plot. Guess I pass. I mean, I just don't have anything better to do. I don't want to plot because I don't want to lose the damage. If I'm going to take damage, I'll just counterspell. I really needed that that other land they milled from me. They could play another Desperate Bloodseeker and mill me, which would suck a little bit. What's he doing? Wasting me? And more chasing me? Oh no, it's Marchese is yourself. I keep thinking Marchese is the opponent. I can't stop that. You might get the Better Triumph. You didn't. Or they didn't, rather. Keep saying he. Yeah, I gotta take it. Just not getting what I need. I'm sure they got the removal. I was like 90% sure they had it. I just didn't have the mana to counter. The counter spell I had was, you know, you have to pay 2 mana for it, so I just didn't have it available, and I should have. I should have done it sooner, but I should have used it early. That was my fault. We've got ads starting in apparently 6 minutes. I'll try again, but I still think it's the Grixis deck is still the better one, I think. I suspect it is. I just want to try the Sultai, give it a couple games, see how it feels. But I should have tried to get on the board sooner. I just didn't have. I should be able to recognize what hands are good and what hands are bad. 3 surveillance. Sure, I guess. I'll keep the Jace. I'll play the Strix next. I mean, it's not a great hand, but play the Emerald Collector. It looks like it's Grixis again. Sure. That can go. I don't need to. I knew it was the Grixis deck. So I can play Jace next turn and plot if I want. Removal? No, removal. Solitary. Keep the Nantuku Slicer, that's actually decent. If I can get one more land on the field, I can do something with it. So I can maybe bring back Jace if I want him. And if you want to pay the ward, go ahead. I mean, I'll block, no big deal there. I can also just play the Alchemist and not play the Slicer and use Bitter Triumph, so I've got options. This is a little tricky. Yeah. He's the one we can pay for. Yeah.
If you are 80 or more pounds overweight, then surgical weight loss may be right for you. Accredited weight loss surgery program provides you with an experienced team of highly skilled physicians, nurses, and dietitians, along with minimally invasive surgery options that unite together to deliver award-winning surgical care. Call 561-495-3022 to speak to Delray Medical Center's patient navigator today and start living the life you always imagined.
Sibling fight on a global scale. That's the reality for the
gotta do. Gotta fight for the board.
I'm Matt Ellison.
And I'm Sydney Battle, and we're the hosts of Wondery's podcast, Dis and Tell. We recently looked into the real reason William versus Harry started.
Did their feud stem from
hey, what's
the
up,
royal
Warren?
family's mistreatment of Meghan Markle?
This is not looking
or was
great.
it something that started much earlier?
Follow Dis and Tell wherever you get your podcast.
When it comes to
The opponent can just attack with the Aven and then heist me.
especially if you're
I
traveling
can't
to
block
our
it.
southeast coast. Maybe Sunpass Pro will save you the most. You can do more things and go more places in your car, like
Which is
driving on
annoying,
Alligator
and I
Alley to
hate it.
travel near and far. You can use it to park at Hard Rock
I
Stadium.
could have held
of
up
course, when you're heading to
Repulsive
concerts,
Mutation, but I didn't have any
festivals, or
creatures to
professional
really
sports.
use it with.
Traveling with Sunpass makes every trip fun,
So.
wherever you go under the Florida sun.
And that target buffs the Blood Hustler, so... yeah, it's not great. And they get my Vraska. Great. And they got Duelist. Pass. Hold up Repulsive Mutation. My only choice at this point. I gotta deal with Vraska, but I can't let them take my creatures, because it's whenever you blocked. No, it's whenever a creature dies. Okay. Do they get treasure? I have to remind myself of what Vraska does. Oh, they're gonna go for a removal spell. How about no? Let's grab those. Attacking's bad, so I'm not going to. They're heisting me again. Downside is that Hustler's going to get real big, and I have to get rid of it. That's why I grabbed my removal back, and I grabbed theirs too, in case I need it. Because I can height, I can destroy. I thought about the heist spell, but I was like, or the heist creature, but I was like, not too worried about the duelist. Not yet. I'm more worried about the Blood Hustler. I can't even attack though. I can't take. That's why this card's so bad. got Grenzo. That's not great. They're not going to play him yet, though. They can't. He'll come down next turn, so I'll have to be ready for that. At least I think he will. But they know I've got removal, so... Are they going to attack with Duelist? So that means they're going to do... Okay. Triple blocking. Because I know what they're gonna do. They're gonna do a crime and they're gonna buff it. So I'm just gonna triple block. It doesn't have death touch, so I just want to get rid of it now. I could have just double blocked, but I'm like, no, they're gonna buff it bigger. I want to make sure that they can't just insta-gib something. It's gonna go to 7 so they can kill 2 creatures regardless. Ah, damn it. Let's go for the throat. That sucks. Oh, that sucks. He's not anticipating go for the throat. And they're gonna pay 1 to make a treasure out of it. That's unfortunate. Oh, they didn't pay that. I'm surprised they didn't just pay the 1 to get the treasure. Oh, that's at least online. That's 4 mana. Only 2. 6 mana, so I've only got 5. So I can play you. Hold up removal. I guess. Did you get ward? And then hold up counter magic? I could just hold up counter magic. What's he do again? Base Emerald Collector's base power becomes 4/4. Yeah. Not that great. I might just do Silent Extraction if they play their Grengo. Their Grenzo. They play Grenzo, I'll just Silent Extraction it, and then I'll kill the Blood Hustler on my turn. I'd just pay 3 life and kill it. I don't recall that deck having counter magic, so it did. That's game then. Target non-creature spell. He could have chose 2. He could have chose Heist and because he controlled my Nightmare, my Vraska. Yes, that deck's the better deck. This deck is not that great. I'll give it 1 more. I'm always believe in giving it 3 strikes. If it fails the 3rd game, then I know the deck is bad and I'll switch decks. That was actually more of a misplay on my fault. On my side, I shouldn't have played the creature. But if I can't get rid of that creature, then I'm basically dead. But yeah, they could have done 2 things there. They probably should have. Because why not? Yeah, Solitary Defense is terrible. It's a bad card. It's fine early game, but once you get to the mid to late game, it's not great. Yeah, it looks like everybody's playing the Grixis deck. Everybody's playing it. It is the best deck. And all the other decks are weaker. Sure. And the Blood Hustler again. Might as well play the Alchemist. Get on the field. That was unfortunate. Well, I'm probably losing now because I have no way to get rid of the Blood Hustler. Jace does nothing. Yeah, they stole my Jace. I can't. I'm not surprised. I need land.
I'll find what I need.
Might as well get Jace on the field, at least as a distraction, maybe. Go after Jace, I'm not that worried about it.
I'm in control here. Out. I'll find what I need.
Plot pass.
When you have to stop but don't really want to, stop at BP. Because BP has everything you need to keep it going. Fuel to keep the adventure going. The BP app to keep the savings. And
Yeah,
the
this is
food
why that
going.
deck is so much better.
Snacks and drinks to keep the crew going.
It just
And the
goes
BP
after
rewards
pretty
Visa
much
to
all the
keep
best
your
cards in your
rewards
deck.
going and going and going. A stop at BP isn't a stop at all. Keep it going.
And it keeps up the crime mechanic for that Blood Hustler to just keep growing and growing and growing. And I keep seeing the damn thing.
Down below. Oh, no.
It smells like you need Allspice Total Body deodorant spray. Allspice Total Body is gentle enough to use all over, giving you 24/7 lasting freshness with daily use, from beats to toes to down below.
How did you get in here?
Thanks to Allspice Total Body.
They probably have counter magic, but we'll see.
Baby.
Shop for
Another
Allspice Total
grave
Body deodorant.
expectations. Jesus.
Game presents
It's only
a tale of
one
honor
mana?
and long-lasting
Oh,
scent.
jeez.
Dear love of my life, we were on the 12B bus. I caught a whiff. So fresh, so life-changing. I had to find its source. I didn't know if you were the woman in the pink, freshly washed cardigan or the retired
Sure.
mailman next to me, but I knew one of you.
That's actually funny, that giant tap symbol on Jace.
The scent of Gain Flings.
And I'll take it. Sure.
I cannot accept failure.
Vraska. grab the go for the throat. Get the paladin on the field. That it matters their Jace is good. He can minus their Jace if he wants and get their ability from it. He can do it if he wants. I couldn't stop it because that deck has just got so many stronger cards than this one. I thought it maybe had a chance because it had counter magic, but they have better magic. Because look at that removal. Jesus. Yep. Yep.
I'll find what I
Great. Great. Yeah, this deck is stupid. That deck of their opponent that they got is just dumb. They can -6 on Jace and go for a bunch of spells. Nope, they're going to.
No more holding back.
No, it's whenever you cast a spell. So they cast creatures, they get copies of it. Yep. debating. Wanted to make sure I did things when they were tapped out. I didn't want to risk doing anything when they weren't tapped out. I wanted to get rid of the thieving, but I was like, I can do it next turn. This turn I kind of want to hold. Like, I'll take 3. 3's better than what I was going to take before. I didn't want them to draw any more cards either. Because they're right now so ahead of me on cards, it's not funny. I can maybe pull back from this, but it's going to be tricky. That's got to go. We're doing that now. So if they stole my counterspell, I've got tons of magic for it, a mana for it. We're going after that now. I don't want them stealing any more cards from my deck if I can help it. I can animate the reef by attack. Am I fine with that? I'm at 9. Have to draw 3 cards to make the Emerald Collector turn on and give me the Emerald, the Mox Emerald. I can make it a 4/4. Maybe that's the value I need right now, and do Cathartic Operation next turn. It returns them from the graveyard to the hand. I think that's what I want. I think I want more value on the board so I can protect myself a little bit. Being able to turn that into a 4/4 is kind of useful at the moment. But if they have my one counter spell, they could actually blow me out on that.
Sibling fights are unavoidable, but what if every
Looks
moment
like that's what they're
of tension
doing.
were under a microscope on a global scale? That's the reality for the brothers of the House of Windsor, Prince William and
It'd
Prince
be a
Harry.
4, but I could pay it.
And I'm Sydney Battle, and we're the hosts of
Then I
Wondery's
can't buff
podcast,
the
Dis
collector,
and
so they're
Tell.
probably going
We
to buff it
recently
on
looked
the
into the
Aloe
real
Alchemist
reason
instead.
William versus Harry started.
Is there feud stem
Yeah,
from
they
the
are.
royal family like impossible, or
can't
is
pay
it
for
something
it.
that started much earlier?
Follow Dis and Tell wherever you get your podcast.
That's
It's
unfortunate.
time you leveled up your gaming snacks with the all-new Doritos dips.
Yeah, this deck, it's funny they keep putting me up against that deck.
Ranch jalapeno. Your taste buds won't know what hit them. Supercharge your pizza, wings, sliders, and even your veggies with these delicious dips that promise to pack a flavor punch. Doritos.
I had a feeling that deck was the stronger deck, but I was like, let's try this deck first.
Click or tap the banner to learn more.
But yeah, I had a hunch. You can just swing for 7, and I have to block. He can actually animate the reef too. And swing out with everything. He can just all out. Like, I already know what the play is, but I don't know what's in their hands, so... But I know what they need to do. Just attack out, animate reef, swing out. I can't stop it. I have to block. I have to block the reef and the alchemist. They still get in for at least 3. They get in for 4. Put me at 3. And then my board's gone. They don't lose anything. Well, they lose the alchemist, that'd be it. They just swing out with everybody. I have to block the reef and the alchemist, and they still get in for 4. And Cathartic does nothing. Like, this deck is just not good. I could tell when I looked at it, it wasn't great, but I was like, it's got some counter spells that might be fun. Let's try it. No. Okay. I've got no way to block flying. Whenever someone ropes, I just give them the popcorn emote. It's literally, that's the best your go emote you can get, in my opinion. It's just, here you go. Your move. What you got, opponent? Another one that's not, that's a good close second is the worried emote that they just brought out. Oh, good. They lost because they DC'd. When all they had to do was attack. So, I didn't win that game. That was a technicality. I don't count that as a win. That was a loss. I mean, I'll take the rewards from it, but that was basically a loss. I lost that game. Hey, look, a card I don't own. All right. I want to see this deck. No, yeah, I'm gonna try the Drain Robbery deck. I want to see it. It looked interesting. But I already know that Grixis is the stronger deck. Grixis is basically the deck that wins. But I don't want to try to win the deck that she's gonna auto win. I want to try the deck that's fun. Sure. It's not great. Oh my god, it's a different deck. Hallelujah. I need land. This deck might actually be more like an aggro deck build. Huh. I need land. That has to be what's on top. It's not. It goes to the bottom. Pass. I just don't have anything good on the play. Nothing good on the play. I have to take up the shield at this point. Battlefield, you get a one-time boot with when you catch an issue. That's gross. They got something, damn it. Gotta go through with it. 4 mana. Nice. 5 mana for you. Wow. Okay. I just had it? Alright. Wow. I'm just getting wrecked. Tapped? Fuck that. Jesus.
Adventurers! Searching for your next epic journey? In Paper Mario, the 1000-Year Door, join Mario on a quest to recover the crystal stars. Take on enemies in turn-based RPG battles and get abilities that unleash your paper power. So, adventurers, will you fold or crumple? Paper Mario.
So they're going for their big. They're going for their big spell, I think. Or no, they're going for another monstrosity. Great.
Thanks for calling Discover. This is Diego.
Hi, Diego. It's Jennifer Coolidge. I so special. It really inspired me.
That's great.
Blocks.
At the end of your first year is what we do.
Well, I'm doubling everything now.
Really?
Double dating, double dipping, double feature, double header, double whammy. You know, basically double or nothing.
You we match. Discover cashback.
It's too much on the board. That's too big on the board. Too many big creatures. I can't do anything.
Just because you wrestle alligators for a living doesn't mean you should have the
I am very I have almost no confidence this deck is any good based on what I'm seeing so far, but I'll give it a couple games. 3 games. I did it with the Sultai deck. I gave it 3 games. If I didn't, then I move on to the next one. I'm giving each one 3 games until I get my wins.
Old Spice Super Hydration Body Wash.
On the play for the Lonely End kind of sucks. This will never get played. I have like 0 confidence I'll be able to play Saint Elna. I have like 0 confidence that she'll get played. Oh, of course not. Of course not. Yeah, it's that deck. Alright, cool. I lose. Because that's just bullshit. Grave Expectations is 1 mana and it does that. It's bullshit. It's just gonna hold up removal. This is like nothing I want to play. Like, I really don't want a Lonely End. I don't want to play the Pearl Collector because they'll just kill it. Ah, fuck it. Heck with it. It's the most mana efficient play. It just feels bad. I don't need another land to bring it back if it gets killed. I was like, I don't want to go for the throat that thing. I don't want to Lonely End it. It's kind of a waste. I knew it was Grixis the moment. I was just like, ugh, Grixis, great. Oh, of course. Kinda need a land. Pass. Why can't I cast that? Oh. Could have brought back the bat, but there's no point. They stole my Pearl Collector, how dare you. Only End doesn't do much. I can kill the angel, but I can't kill the thieving Aven. Kassav, great. Might have to play the Saint, but I don't know if I'll be able to get her on the field. I don't know if he's got the counter magic to stop me. Oh, he got my Amalia. Jesus. Didn't mean to attack with Vran, but... Of course. Of course. Doesn't matter. I got nothing to do, so... I had nothing to do. There was no way I was going to win that. Not when they made me discard my best card that I needed on the field that turn. That's 2 games. This deck is basically shit. This deck is trash. I have had 0 luck with it. Like, what? Okay, great. You can gain life. Cool. Oh god, this hand's so dead. Sure, why not? So I'll do next turn. Oh good, it's the green-white deck. The green-red, the red-green deck. Oh, an opponent lost life. Okay. I thought I read it wrong. I thought it was if I lost life. Nope, no value. He's like, oh, I wanted value. No value. Oh, really? They put Lightning Strike in that deck? I missed that. I thought that was a vampire. It's a... Oh. Thought it was a vampire. Wow, the removal. That's not good. Nope. Not good at all. Oh, and you've got the fight spell too. Great.
Nearly 1 in 4 consumers have been victims of identity theft. LifeLock Ultimate Plus helps protect your finances with up to $3 million in reimbursement. LifeLock alerts you to identity theft you might miss, and if your identity is stolen, your dedicated U.S.-based restoration specialist will work to fix it. Let LifeLock help protect what you've worked so hard to protect. 20% off your first year on LifeLock Ultimate Plus at lifelock.com/Spotify. Terms apply.
We're matching your energy with new Sparked Energy by Dunkin', a revitalizing burst of caffeine and full-on fruit flavors. Like to play your beats loud? Turn the fun up to 11 with a peach sunshine Sparked Energy. Ready the big energy bangers? Grab a berry burst Sparked Energy. Stop by and get it by Dunkin'. Sparked Energy is fruit flavored, containing 0% fruit juice. Beverages contain caffeine from caffeine and energy. Participate in limited time offer. Time to fly.
Hey, it's Steve. Sorry couldn't get to the phone. Leave a message at the beep. Hey, it's Jason from Chase. Congrats on closing day. Hope your daughter enjoys the pool.
Start your house buying journey today with the Chase digital dashboard. Applications to managing your mortgage. We're with you all the way home. Chase, make more of what's yours. Visit chase.com. Restrictions and limitations apply to the access of Chase My Home. Home lending products subject to credit and property approval. Rates and program terms subject to change. Other restrictions apply. Member FDIC. Equal housing opportunity.
Excuse me while I skip a song. Wow, okay. Cool. No attacks, because I don't have the life for it. I was like, alright, let's get a 10-10 on the field, just like you did. But now he gets all this value, because I couldn't get rid of his Emperor. Oh, that's bad. He's gonna pay 2, right? No, he does not. Could attack for 10. But then I have to block, and then the kickback, the attack back is bad. Well, I'll gain 10. Right? And the attacks for 8. Yeah, I can block, I can do it. Swinging for 10. Get the mocks. Give that lifelink. Start giving out lifelink. I might be able to survive that. Nice. Okay, that wasn't bad. I was able to get lifelink and I was able to get on the boards. That worked. I was able to just start passing out lifelink and start staying alive. So that's what mattered. Yeah, being able to get Vona out to get rid of something was useful. And get rid of 2 creatures. Get rid of that one. And get rid of the other Rothga that came out. And then be able to get rid of the Molten Monstrosity was good. So, yeah, that was worth it. Okay, that's 2. So far, the deck hasn't lost 3, so I can play another one, but I'm not happy with it. Didn't lose. Well, I'll stop it when it loses this 3rd game. But it's very... All the decks are very vulnerable. Oh, cool. I got a Bristly Bill. I needed those. All the decks are very vulnerable, though, to the Grixis deck. That deck is just too strong. The Grixis deck is, like, ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I guess. Good scry. I don't need another land. I've got 4. Kill the ramp. Gain some life. I thought about it. I was like, do I want to just kill the ramp? Yeah, let's just kill the ramp. Worst comes to worst, I have to sack the bat for the Lawbringer's effect. That I'm not too afraid of. We might fight spell, which I'm gonna be annoyed about, but it's fine, I guess. Like that, I need to get rid of. That's no good. Can't leave that on the field. Doesn't matter, he's about to make something bigger. Foot spell. And I can attack. So this has to come down next, if I want to play the Saint. Ossification. I need to save it. Because he's gonna play something big. They're gonna play something big. That's gotta go. Duplicate. That is super bad. need this. For next turn. Yeah, I think I'm gonna need it for next turn. I'll hold. Oh, fight spell. Oh, Witchstalker Frenzy. Double Witchstalker Frenzy? Oh.
It takes a lot of hard work to make it look easy. This Mother's Day, Duluth Trading Co. can help you give her something that keeps up. Whether you prefer to shop on.
No, I know they've got something really big coming. They've got something big that they're gonna play. Yeah.
What needs doing. Problem-solving details and
Yeah, that has to go.
boot, you'll finally be Mom's favorite again. Check out DuluthTrading.com for all your Mother's Day gifting needs.
Sweat. You mean armpit tears of weakness brought about by poor deodorant choices? Say goodbye to that salty river that floweth from your underarm with Old Spice Swagger Anti-Perspirant. Made for 24/7 sweat protection with daily use and an undeniable smell of cedar. Giving you the confidence you need to quit your job, move to a remote island, and spend your days.
I need life.
Old Spice Swagger Anti-Perspirant. Shop Old Spice now.
So now it can't attack. I don't want to do it that way, but I know it's easy. I know the opponent's got something even bigger, but I can't risk leaving it out on the field and attacking, so I'm going to shut it down. But I'd rather have done it to that. If I sack my land and get to try to explore, I guess so. Great. Oh, awesome. So Amalia's gonna have to block, I guess. Oh, this looks like the last game before I switch decks. Because I'm about to get run over. Yep, I had a feeling. Yep. Alright, well, now I know this deck blows chunks. I mean, it can win, but it's really it just doesn't do very well. Change decks. I refuse to play the Grixis deck till absolutely last. I will not play that deck until last. Because I know it's dumb. It's absolutely dumb. This will get plotted and you'll sit there and plot for like a while. I have no plans on playing it for like a few turns. This is gonna have to be a removal. Need that. I need that land. I'm low on land as it is. The black-white deck. Got opponent. Alright, opponent, what you got? Rise for now. I want my Aftermath Analyst, but I don't want it because I want to get my land back from the grave, but... What you got, opponent? You gonna let me attack or what? What you got, opponent? Okay. Sure. Make some varmints. And then I can maybe get Prankle out next turn. I was like, 3? No, let's do 4. Let's get rid of Vran. Let's get 4. That also makes the attack bad, because I can just double block. Who cares? Throw 2 tokens away under the bus. You got, opponent. What you gonna do? I like that. I like that. At the beginning of my end step, put a random land card from my graveyard onto the battlefield. Yeah, I could use that right about now. I need my land. I'm low on land right now. That's why I didn't want to play the Aftermath Analyst. I'm like, yeah, that spider actually works really well. I'll take that. Even though it's a freaking bug. Or arachnid, whatever. Yeah. Alright, come on, opponent. Come on, opponent. Attacks. Oh, it puts it into my graveyard. Oh, I thought it pulled it out of the graveyard. Okay, whatever. Kind of a misplay. I thought it said it pulled it from the graveyard to the battlefield. I didn't read it, just go straight to the graveyard. Well, it makes the Aftermath Analyst a little better, I guess, if I can get it on the field. If I can draw to the land. If I can draw, like, a couple more lands, I can then risk playing the Analyst and then sack it to get all my land back. So maybe the Spider's not as good as I thought. I was like, oh, I'll play the Spider. I should have played the Rankle. Should have played the Rankle and discarded, like, discard the Diminished Returner. That's my plan for next turn, I think. My opponent's gonna get, you know, auto-scooped, yeah. Because the opponent got DC'd, or they had to AFK and they just decided not to come back. Because who cares, right? You know, who cares? It's midweek Magic, you know. That's kind of meh. Alright, let's check the store for any deals that I want. Alchemy can basically go fly a kite. I have zero interest in Alchemy. I looked at that and I was just like, some of the cards in the Grixis deck make me go, oh no. Why would I want to play that? That doesn't look fun.
Hi, this is Quentin. A little thing I love about Chick-fil-A chicken strips are how satisfying they are. The chicken strips are amazing. They're always filling, crispy, tender, and juicy. Definitely one of my favorite things on the menu.
It's annoying me that they gave this.
That Chick-fil-A sauce.
That they have this.
And then personally, you know me, I'm getting a 4 count. I want
And it's like, and what's annoying is they offer it, and I'm like, I already have the Tiny Bones companion. I'm pretty sure I have the Tiny Bones sleeve, and I think I have the Tiny Bones avatar. Because I had money at the time, and I was able to buy the thing. Maybe I'm wrong on the Tiny Bones avatar. I guess I am.
Go bananas.
I will. Hey, make it a large.
Bundling. Just another way to save with the personal price plan. Like a good neighbor.
But I don't think I want to spend. Where is it? Store.
Availability, amount of discounts and savings, and eligibility vary by state.
I don't think I want to spend
possibilities blooming near you with an exclusive
8,050 gold
because the Epcot International Flower
to buy the bundle
is back with a bounty of flavors
just for a sleeve and a avatar because I've already got the pet.
From Wish, Coco, and more. Plus, experience a fresh lineup
that's
of
not
talent
worth
at
it
this
to
year's
me.
Garden Rocks concert series. Come see what's blooming at the festival.
Other people might be worth it to get the Tiny Bones avatar, but not to me.
Today.
And I have no interest in doing this because it's the Alchemy Thunder Junction draft. And I don't really have, well, I have enough gold to do one of these if I really feel like it. If I really felt like it, I have enough gold to do it. But I really don't want to spend my gold at the moment. And the Alchemy draft, nah. Let's go back to ranked and playing blue-white control. Blue-white control. If you're watching this when I post this on YouTube, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe. If you feel inclined. Uh-oh, might be a mirror match. I think it's a mirror match. If so, that gives me the edge right there because I can just start animating lyrics. Sure. I'm not animating, I can start crafting. I can make lyrics tokens. Force the opponent to do something about it. They got no blockers. All I need is 10 attacks with poison. Sure. I don't need to play the Emperor.
Of battle, when guiding, we must protect the people.
I'll just get rid of your token. You can counter it if you like. I'm really not too worried. I could have played my Emperor and buffed it. Nah.
Strike fast and strike hard. Our swords will cross again.
Lockdown, huh? Counter that one. Do. Let's make them use their counter magic. No, I want to keep doing that. No more lies? Aw. Okay. Sure.
May your blade strike true. Keep watch for intruders.
I'm sure they've got counter magic. Pass. You got it.
I guess that's that.
Sure.
not much of a roadblock.
Yeah, you can board wipe next turn, that's fine. Get rid of your creature. You can only play one spell a turn, might as well just get the Emperor on the field. You use the Sunfall. A lockdown, sure. Gets rid of the High Noon, so I'm good with that. Unless you're gonna replay High Noon. Get lost? Okay. Sure.
That's it then.
And replay the High Noon? Okay. I don't care about a High Noon, honestly. Mm-hmm. Make you pay. Now you've only got 2 mana open. That's game. The keys to the game was simple. Just don't worry about what they're going to do unless they're going to do something really bad. Did I have fun? Yeah, I had fun. Because their main goal was, their win condition was the Stoic Phoenix. And then they tried using High Noon to slow me down. That's bad against you're playing against a total control deck. That's not going to help. So High Noon was like you just don't want to play that, because I can be like, okay, that's fine. As long as I can control how much mana you have open, then I can deal with your Phoenix or Sphinx, and then board wipe it on my turn and then swing. So playing the High Noon was a bad idea. They would have had 2 more mana open that they could have countered. Then they could have countered my Sunfall. So that's why I didn't get rid of the High Noon. I was like, why? It's actually helping me. Forget it. No, I can stay. I'm fine. I'm good.
Hi, this is Quentin.
And this is Brianna.
A little thing we love about Chick-fil-A chicken strips are how satisfying they are. Chicken strips are amazing. They're always filling, tender,
Keep, but it's not a great hand.
My favorite thing is the last one is juicy and it's wrapped.
I gotta play the Idakar wastes for blue mana.
And being able to scoop up my Chick-fil-A sauce with it.
So I might have to take a damage to deduce or make disappear if something really bad is about to hit the field.
Real customers paid for their testimonials.
I think I know what deck that is. Yep. Okay, so my counter magic has to be held for Boilos. Yep. Okay. So all my counter magic gets held for Abuelos. And they have to hold their counter magic as well.
Florida residents, discover possibilities blooming near you with an exclusive Discover Disney ticket offer, because the Epcot International
They're not going to do anything turn 3. There's nothing important that I have to counter. I have to counter spell, so I need my mana.
Disney Pixar topiaries from Wish, Coco, and more. Plus, experience a fresh lineup of talent at this year's Garden Rocks concert series. Come see what's blooming at the festival. Get your Discover Disney ticket offer when you
They're going to be holding their counter magic as well, so I'm going to need to make sure I'm at least 2 mana up on them no matter what for counter magic, at least. Oops. I have to sack that. Draw another card. Memory, okay. Land. Mana, now my mana stays open no matter what from this point forward. Because they're going to try to Abuelos. It's a combo. They're going to try to use this spell called Abuelos. I forget the name of it. And it's going to go into the graveyard, go after Rakdos joins up, and try to bring it back. And I can't let them do that. Like, I need my 3 steps ahead. That's like the main counter spell. They want to counter that, I don't care. Sure. No more lives, that's fine. I am not upset over that. Because the important thing is I don't tap out. At least not when they have a certain amount of open mana. They want to counter that, I don't care, because it's not that useful to me right now. Get rid of the bat. Pass. I can also use the Odawara if I'm worried about it to bounce the enchantment back to their hand. It. Patience. Make them have to get it out of their hand is the important thing. Not gonna take 9. Deduce. Draw some cards. That's good. More mana the better. Because I need to protect my Sunfall. I'm gonna need to hit Sunfall to get rid of that. If I Sunfall, though, leaves me with 3 mana open. Might have to take a hit. This is tricky. It's really tricky to determine when to counter spell, when to hold up mana. Like, I really want a Sunfall. But if I'm only leaving up 3 mana, they could take advantage of that with just 2. I think I have to pass. I think I have to. Yeah. Having the hulking metamorph on the field is bad, but if I can kind of get my mana up a bit more, I might be able to get rid of the metamorph. Reasonably. And be able to leave up enough mana to counterspell something as well. Because that's the problem. I gotta get rid of the metamorph. This makes me wish I was using black, because then I could get rid of the metamorph easily. I gotta take that hit. Make them pay for it. Make them pay for it. They didn't want to pay for it because they want to replay it where they can counter. That's fine. As I'm going to Sunfall. They might still be able to get that off, though. They might, if they have a No More Lies. They might be able to Oboilos. I'm going to have to try to stop it. Yep. This was the key, making sure I had enough mana open so that if they try to Oboilos, I can stop it. Unfortunately, I have no draw. No way to draw a spell right now, draw anything. So I'm a little limited in that. The second one is really good. Having 2-3 steps ahead is really good. Can I afford anything else? I think I can. I'm countering and drawing cards because I need to get rid of that Sunken Sentinel. I need more cards. Nice. That deck is tricky to play. Against. You have to know the key card in that deck is Abuelo. When against for what I'm playing for blue-white control, I have to stop this. If you can't stop this, but you have ways to deal with the graveyard, then you go after Rakdos Joins Up or the Hulking Metamorph. Probably the Hulking Metamorph if you can do Graveyard Hate. Because getting rid of the Hulking Metamorph means they can't bring anything back from the graveyard. And they just get a whatever Rakdos Joins Up. And their combo won't go off. So those are the two keys to the deck. Is Abuelos and Metamorph. Without those two, they're dead. The deck is dead. And does nothing. And with a blue-white control deck, as long as you can get enough mana on the field, you're going to be fine. And as long as you can either stop the first combo attempt, or at least interrupt it. I'm going to see what this is. They never have anything important, but I'm going to check it. Okay, come on, more info. I'm clicking it. It's not popping up. It'll pop up probably in a minute. There it is. Probably get 2 of them. Yeah. Close 1. Patch notes. What are the patch notes? Alchemy Thunder Junction has arrived. Bug fixes. Attempting to provide master additional levels of mastery will now correctly show iconography, blah blah blah. After creating a deck from the direct challenge feature, the play button will no longer be disabled. When attempting to create a join direct challenge, after unlocking all play modes, Mirix is gaining the gold frame after its first turn of play. It should be closed. Yeah, that didn't matter to me. It's a bug with Blade of Share sold, Curse of Leeches, copying, and then swapping between day and night.
Than you realize.
Huh.
Even if you monitor your credit, only a little personal info needs to leak out, like your social security number.
So it's all just bug fixes, though. Seed's Blessing just got a new badge. It's one of those lights up when you pass the threshold badges.
A
Okay.
dedicated US-based restoration
Cool.
specialist will work to fix it. No one can
Okay.
prevent all identity theft or monitor all
Moving on.
transactions, but everyone can save up to 25% off their first year. Go to lifelock.com/Spotify.
Find your American Express card and discover just how easy it can be to earn rewards on travel.
I woke up late today. Later than I meant to. But I was fine. I watched X-Men, and oh my god, X-Men brought out the most... this hand's not great. I think I can get there. The most... One of the most famous comic book scenes from the 90s. And it deals... no, I can't say what it is. Sweet, I'll take a free win. But it does deal with a very, very famous comic book moment for the X-Men. Really, really famous comic book moment, but I don't want to spoil which one it is because it happens at the end of the episode. But I knew it. When I was halfway through the episode, I was like, they're not gonna do this. There's no way they're gonna do that. If they did, I'm like, well. Alrighty then. I don't know if this is the season finale or if there's another episode coming next week. Because it was part 2. So I don't know if if they're gonna finale it next week or if this was the finale. This was the finale. What a way to end it. Ooh. I mean, if I'm playing against aggro, this is fine. If I'm playing against control, this is bad. Triple Sunfall, get lost. No counter magic, which is kind of bad. I'll give it a try, because if this is an aggro deck, I can maybe make it work. Turn 1 tap land, turn 2 untap land, turn 3 untap land. Ooh, it's black. Ooh, counter magic. Useful. Especially if they play Zabat. On turn 2. I don't care. That's untapped. I can play this. Get my tap lands out of the way. I'll take 3. That's fine. Because I know they're not going to interact with my Sunfall. Do I care about the Flesh Gorger? Do I want to take 5 next turn? No. No, I'm not good with taking 5. Plus, if they want to reanimate that, it gives me a better Sunfall target. I almost want them to play Shieldred. There we go. Sunfall. Fire 1. They play Bat God, I'll fire 2. Trespasser. Okay. They want to exile... Okay, they want to exile Sunfall. Sure. Shadow, okay. Fire 2. Missed the land drop, though. I'm not happy about that. Yes. So they're going to bring back Shieldred? Oh, no, wait, they can't. That's right. Misery's Shadow. 4 mana, leaves me only 1 left. Sure. Double block the Flesh Gorger, it dies. I lose 1 token, they gain 3 life. I'm fine with it. They don't attack, I can just Sunfall again, who cares? And then I can also march the dog by ditching him a No More Lies if I have to. Man can't think, can't fight. Man can't breathe, can't fight. Can't fight. Nope, I'm good. I knew that was coming. I want them to tap out. I was gonna exile that, but I was like, no, let them have the card. There we go. Wandering Emperor gets rid of that.
I've learned much during my travels. Let
Goodbye.
me show you.
Unless you got removal for it. No? Cool, I'll take the life.
This is what you get for hurting my people. We've got the edge in this fight.
You've got the edge in this fight. Trespasser. Sure. I got no creatures in my graveyard. You should go after... They see opponents like this, they need to go after their own graveyards and start exiling their shit. That's damage to me.
We must protect the people.
See, No More Lies are dead at this point. Normally.
Extreme situations require extreme measures.
Got nothing better to do. Now it's a 3/3. Is that really worth it? There you go for the throats. Fine. Sure.
Years of training for this?
Sleeper. Kill you. That was perfect. Waste your mana. That was a waste. Gix. Can't do anything about Gix. Not this turn, anyway. I got too much mana for my certain counter spells, and I've just been like waiting to draw stuff. Like I'm literally on wait mode at this point. Go for the throat. Okay. It doesn't do anything against my artifact, but okay. They might keep it. No? How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the last one. I don't know about that. No More Lives is dead. That makes a spirit. Pass. That's annoying. I can't do anything about it. I can make them pay, but there's no point. Oops. I mean, if you're being mana efficient, fine, but that was kind of an oops.
There are more identity threats than you realize. Even if you monitor little personal info needs to leak out, like your social security number or password. LifeLock alerts you to threats you could miss. Your identity is stolen. A dedicated U.S.-based restoration specialist will work to
Don't be in such a rush. They might have a Shieldred. No.
But everyone
They might play Shieldred. Shadow.
First year. Go to lifelock.com/Spotify. With the American Express Gold Card, you can earn 4 times membership rewards points at restaurants worldwide. So all of this, right?
Take 4.
The sound of earning points. Learn more at americanexpress.com/US/explore
Another sleeper.
gold. Terms apply.
What's a Walt Disney World thrill feel like? It's plunging into Pandora together. It's soaring around the world with friends. It's racing your light cycle into the grid. Or the chance to simply scream. Thrills everyone can be a part of across all 4 theme parks. Feel it for yourself at Walt Disney World Resort, where Disney thrills us like...
For a special ticket offer just for Florida residents, visit DisneyWorld.com.
Reese's peanut butter cups are the greatest, but let's advocate here. Let's see. So, no, that's a good thing. That's definitely not a problem. Reese's, you stumped this charming devil.
Need my draw spells. Ugh. That was a risk. Didn't pay off. Oh, that was a risk. It didn't pay off. Okay. I can double block. Lose 2 lands in the process. It's gonna feel real bad. I didn't want to give them free I kill you with my attack, so you know. I can block 1. Not feel bad about it. Let's reanimate both just in case. I have a funny feeling they might have removal. Like a cut down. I wanted to make sure if they had a cut down I could still block. That's why I didn't do it. I thought they were gonna pump, to be honest. Okay, another World Lead March, that's good. Gets me to the next turn. Okay. So I don't block that one and I exile it with March. Got it. I don't think I have another Sunfall. I need a, I didn't want to do March, but I really just have to be careful with my land. I have to be so freaking patient. Opponent should just be drawing cards at the sleeper at this point. Because if they draw into what they need, they can kill me, and I need temporary lockdown right now to get me out of this out of the current what I'm looking at. And that's why they should just be drawing. Just pay 6, draw 2 cards, and say go. Because they might draw into like Shieldred or maybe even Ashiok if they have it, or not Ashiok, the Bat God. I can't think of its name. Aklazoth, that was what it was. Because if they get that, I'm in trouble. Because they have enough mana that No More Lives is basically is just dead in my hand. I've gone through all my marches. I think I've gone through all my Sunfalls. I don't have a Get Lost anymore. Yeah, I need temporary lockdown and Wandering Emperor. Those are the only way I get out of this. Drawing land to be bad, but which is what's gonna probably happen. Yeah, the opponent should just draw, or they should just let me go and then draw at the end of my turn. Eight mana, 4 mana. If I draw Deluge, I could 4 mana draw, or 4 mana Deluge, and then because I know I can't Sunfall. And it gives me a blocker, so I guess I can say go. They should definitely draw. They're out of go for the throats, but if they have cut downs, I could be in trouble. So if they get a cut down, I'd probably lose. Because I don't have enough mana for both Phantom and Animate. Because it's 4 mana basically for the Animate. It's 3 mana for the Animate and then 4 mana for this, so I don't have enough for both. As I've only got 7 lands on the field. They should absolutely be drawing with Evolved Sleeper. They should 100% be drawing with the Evolved Sleeper. That's the position they're in where they should be doing it. The fact that they're not doing it is kind of confusing. It's your turn. You know, you're going to draw with your sleeper or not? Because that's what you should be doing. You're at 16. You can take 2 damage. Okay. Another sleeper. I should make them pay 3, but they're gonna pay to power it. I desperately need temporary lockdown. They have cut down. No, if they have cut down, I can still survive. I have no more lies. So if they have a cut down, I might be okay. Any removal spell, anything they try to play this turn, I have no more lies to protect me. So I'm not dead yet. But it's not good. They get a shouldered, I could lose, because I think I've gone through all my removal. Deluge. Can't wait on that. I know what I need. I need temporary lockdown. That'll get me at least another turn. Just sucks I have to play it now. I think that's it. They've got 7, they got 9, 10 mana. 6 mana to make that a 6/6. Yeah. Even if I block. See if it was in the top 4. I mean, if the opponent lets the timeouts go and just dies, you know, and loses because of that, I'll take that too. If they just AFK are gone. I was like, well, that was unfortunate. I stalled to get a memory deluge, but I just couldn't win because I just couldn't get the deluges early. But it was against I was playing an aggro deck, so all I needed was lockdown, and I could have stalled at least one more turn. I could have maybe made it to the end game, or to the finish of the game, where I could have won maybe. But if they would have played Shieldred, I basically lost. Like, I'm fine with winning if they want to be like this. If I win off of this, I'll be happy. Because people like this annoy me. I gave him a GG because I was like, okay, I lost. I accept it. But when you're going to do this shit, I can't win, so. It's over. And if you try to take it, if you decide to be a dick about it, I'll just scoop. Anyway, I'm dead anyway.
When you have to stop but don't really want to, stop at BP. Because BP has
People like this
everything
are
you need
annoying.
to keep it going.
It's like,
Fuel
dude,
to keep the
you
adventure
won.
going.
Good game. GG, you won. Congrats.
Snacks and drinks to keep the crew going. And the BP Meal Rewards
Yeah, you're a
Visa
dick
to
about
keep
it.
your
Fuck off.
going and going.
Fuck
A
you.
stop at BP isn't a stop at all.
Like, being a dick about it, you know, that's one thing to... It's one thing to know that, oh, I've got the win. It's another thing to be a dick about it. Like, I was like, well, I got nothing, so I'll just, you know, you won, GG. I couldn't get there. And then they had to be a dick about it. I'm gonna rope you out until my timeouts are out, and then I'll, you know, nah, man, fuck off.
Sparked energy drinks are fruit flavored.
Aggro players.
Beverages contain caffeine from caffeine and guarana. Participation may
Aggro asshats. That's what they are. They're the aggro asshats.
Express card and discover just how easy it can be to earn rewards on travel, from where you stay to how you get there. There's an Amex card to bring along for the ride. See if you pre-qualify with no impact on your credit score. Learn more about our offers at americanexpress.com/check-4-offers. Your credit score may be impacted if you submit an application. Terms apply.
It's just not this card right now. Thanks. You want to play another one? Go ahead, but... Rather not. Not this turn. Down can go. I'll play it. Didn't think so. I thought about playing the Memory Deluge.
That's coming up. Guards, to me.
Just get rid of their removal.
May your blade strike. Remember your training. Our swords will cross again.
I need a sunfall. Nice.
My judgment is final.
Cool. Yeah, I should have probably deluged that one turn, but I didn't get the sunfall I needed anyway, so I wasn't going to get the sunfall I needed. I'm very quiet because I can get very focused, which is why I don't usually like to stream that I'm playing Control, but yeah, the music's helping. I doubt this is mono white. It's probably blue-eyes. Boom. Boom. I can do 10. 11.
Ready to
Ah!
what you get for
Yeah, I should have gotten rid of the bat. Let him swing in with those. I could have been animated too and blocked. I wasn't thinking about that. I was like, oh, that's right, I ran out of mana. And I didn't count my mana. 4 losses in a row sucks. And they've all been my fault, mentally. Making a misplay here, misplay there, it's just enough for me to lose. Because I'm misusing my mana, misusing my... Oh, that's too slow. No, I can't keep that. It's way too slow. I mean, I've got the mana, but There's like nothing to do till turn 4. That's really risky. I could lose on turn 4. Turn 3, technically.
It's time you leveled up.
Yeah, I could
your
lose on
gaming
their
snacks.
turn. Yeah, that's too slow.
With the all-new Doritos dips, hitting the shelves with 2 bold flavors: spicy nacho and cool ranch jalapeno. Your taste buds won't know what hit them.
I mean, there's a chance I could draw into a 2, but that's really risky.
That promise to pack a flavor punch. Doritos dips, another level.
You must dip it. Dip it good.
Click or tap the banner to learn more.
No, I can't risk it.
Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
Better.
The best film of the franchise. Spectacle that demands to be seen on the biggest screen possible.
We need to go.
Hang on. It is our time. Kingdom of the Planet of the
Still
Apes.
wondering upper. I didn't like it, but it's like, well, I can still do turn 1, turn 2, turn 3.
Under 13.
It still gives me mana for 3 steps ahead. I got mana for
residents,
Deduce.
discover possibilities blooming near you with an exclusive Discover Disney ticket offer. Because the Epcot International Summer and Garden Festival is back with a bounty of flavors found throughout a variety of outdoor kitchens and all new Disney Pixar topiaries from Wish, Coco, and more. Plus, experience a fresh lineup of talent at this year's Garden Rocks concert series. Come see what's blooming at the festival. Get your Discover Disney ticket offer when you visit DisneyWorld.com today.
That's a lot of land. Oh. Nothing I want to do right now. Let them play around me. Choose. Do you get rid of my lockdown or do you get rid of my march? Take my 3 steps ahead, okay. Counter magic? You do. Aww. Meh. Well, this is about as fun as watching paint dry. Fuck off. Alright, that's it for me. You guys have a good one. Take care.